Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to race day, there's a rest day then. I hoped I'd just capture that clip that Matt just said, but I think I missed it. Matt said, it looks massive every time I see it. He's talking about chain rings.
No, I'm not talking about your old fella.
Not that old. So tonight we are at the Matlock 5 TT. So I did this race in April this year. It's a 5 mile TT. There are a couple of little lumps, aren't there, and a couple of turns and stuff. It's not a out and out fast course, but it's not bad, is it really?
No, it's quite a quick course. Yeah,
so it's a good little local hit out. Although the most local time trial has taken like 45-50 minutes to get here, but that's all we've got, so we're going to do it. A bit of a rivalry ongoing between me and Matt. We are racing the National 25 this weekend, and we've been getting, so at the beginning of this year, Matt started time trialing and I was beating him quite comfortably, and then more recently, the last 25 we did, I beat you by 6 seconds. So I don't want to say I'm getting nervous, but I'm getting nervous. So especially
I've got to start buying upgrades.
That's it. Matt basically went, there's a problem there, I'm going to chuck some money at it, and it seems to be sorting it, as well as the training and stuff he's doing. So yeah, so tonight's a bit of a sharpener for us both ahead of the National 25. Bit of a test for me to see how well I've recovered from Outlaw, and I feel okay on the bike, to be honest. I did 2.5 hours on the bike last night. I just want to drop that in there. It was really hard. I feel all right, so we'll see how we go tonight. Looking at the numbers for what I did last time, it was 11 minutes and 8 seconds or 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Normalized 384 watts, and I felt like I rode it pretty well. I felt like I had a little bit too much left at the finish, so if anything, I'm hoping to press on a bit more earlier on and see what's in the tank.
Sub 10 tonight.
Sub 10, yeah.
Sub 11.
Yeah. And it also helps that Adam Kenway's not turned up. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, he'll be sub 10.
Yeah. What's your race strategy tonight, Matt?
Smash it.
Okay, got it. Secret. All right, anyway, we're going to get signed on, get the bikes out, and get ready to rock and roll. Let's do a quick bike check then. I obviously showed you my bike quite a lot, so I'll not go through that. Zip disc back on because the hunt situation is not resolved. Matt's setup is a Planet X Exoset 2. He's got a 58. Is a 58, Matt, chainring?
That's a 60.
60? What? Always has to go one better, doesn't it?
I know that my equipment is about a fifth the value of what Dan's riding today, so needs to be taken into account in the results.
Whatever. Yeah, Walker with a wheel set up, disc and tubeless, I believe, set up front. Is set up tubeless? No. Clincher. Oh, tubeless really ties, but set up clincher. Dangerous. Yeah, pretty much that's it. He's got some higher rise bars on. He's gone narrow with his arms recently. He's got some high sided cups, so he's doing all the right things to get faster. Getting a bit scared. Now, I am going to put the GoPro on the front of the bike tonight, which is obviously a massive aero penalty, putting a GoPro on the front. So in a future video, I'm going to talk through this ride from tonight. I'm not going to do it in today's video because, quite honestly, we're going to the pub after this ride, and I'm not going to have time to edit it all together. So you have to wait for a few days. But I look forward to dissecting this in a bit more detail. So yeah, let's get skin suited up, chamois creamed up for an 11-minute ride, and hopefully break 11 minutes. But let's give it the beans. Oh man, just like that, it's all over. I don't know how I feel about the ride, to be honest. I rode about 11:18, something like that, I think. It's about 15 seconds slower than my PB on this course. I look back at the file that I did like 3 months ago, and I had ran at lunchtime, and I was in the middle of like a decent training block, so I expected to do a bit more today, to be honest. But when I was doing the warm-up, my legs didn't feel super fresh. Like, I tried to do a few like 1 minute at race effort, and it just hurt, so I thought, oh, this is going to be tough. So I normalized 377 watts for 11 and a bit minutes, which in TT position, twisty turny, I got held up on one corner as well by a horse box. Felt like it was for an eternity. It was probably for a handful of seconds, but it lost momentum a bit. When you, after the start, you do about a mile on the straight, you turn left, then you go up a hill, so I lost that momentum at the bottom of the hill. But everybody has the same conditions, everybody has the same risk of getting held up by a car, and I'm sure other people did as well. Hopefully Matt did for a long time. I'll wait and see what Matt's done. I think he'll have beat me tonight. He's a strong rider, and he's been getting closer and closer to me all year, so I think he probably have done enough to beat me tonight, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, that was okay. I'm just trying to gauge how not fresh I am and how fit I am ahead of the National 25 this weekend, just so I can try and execute the best ride to my ability. So I know now that okay, probably carrying a little bit of fatigue still from the Outlaw full distance triathlon. So yeah, anyway, we're going to go for a drink now, so you know, every cloud and all that. But I'm nervously waiting for Matt now. Let's see what he's got to say. Wait, I've got a better excuse. I thought there was a noise when I was pedaling. I know what's happened. Because this bike's got horizontal dropouts, I have to like tighten the skewer up and pull the wheel back a little bit. It's obviously just pulled over as I've set off, so that brake pad down there, it's just been catching the wheel. That's annoying. How much difference it made in reality, I don't know, but that's not ideal, is it? Whatever, anyway. Come on, Matt, we're messing around there.
Short efforts off.
Okay, Matt.
Oh man.
What's all that staining on your frame?
So a lot of that was from Saturday actually, I forgot to wash it. Call it good luck staining.
Good ride?
I think so.
Good.
There you go.
Alright, did you break 11?
Yeah?
Did you break 11?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked, well done. Absolutely nailed me, I was 20 seconds off, something like that.
What did you do?
11, 20, 11, 18, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Way off. Right, so now we've had a chance to get our heart rates down from about 180 beats a minute. Matt, how was your ride?
Pretty good actually.
It was very
Yeah,
good, don't understate it.
PB.
Massive. So Matt's ridden about 10:45.
I think 10:45 give or take, yeah.
Solid 30 seconds or so quicker than me, so that's a solid ride. Happy with how you rode it?
Yeah, zone 2 most of the way then. No, it was really good. I went out, I thought I went out too hard, but then realised I was sort of holding on to it, so I thought I'd just keep going and see. You know,
Good.
so it's a club 5,
Yeah.
it's not that important, so see what I could do really. Then just time to blow up if I was going to. And
It's not that important, so if you beat a club mate, it doesn't really matter tonight. So, what power did you normalise?
I need to check. I think it was about 3.8 something.
A good handful
like
of watts more than me.
Which
So
is about 20 watts more than I did last
wow,
time.
that's a massive improvement. Wicked. So Matt's in the position where his like road power is a lot more than mine, but you were TTing a bit less, so you just got to unlock those adaptations, haven't you, rather than getting actually fitter.
Yeah, and to be fair, I've done nothing but training the TT position since like May or June, so it's taken that long to
Good stuff. Right, well done. Well, some of the South Normanton club members have come up to shout at us. I didn't actually see them on the ride, but they were there. So we're just going to go to the pub now, so we'll see you there in a minute. Good evening, South Normanton support crew. These guys have circled out tonight to support us. They reckon it's rained. What? And do you remember how everybody always takes the mess about what I wear, how I dress? They're all wearing my clothes now because the cold look.
Oh, these are great. These are.
Show them show them your outfit.
You guys remember this face, don't you? Lee, how's your recovery been from the 24?
I'm still suffering if I'm honest, but you know, I mean, it weren't really helping the knees riding in biblical rain.
No, good. Do you want me to have a look down there or not?
No, you're
Okay,
right.
all right. Well, thanks for support, guys. Very much appreciated. Catching you guys out, pin a number on next time. That is it. I think I'll end today's video there, so you can all be in the outro. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. All these guys are subscribed, don't you, Chris?
Yes, mate.
And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Up, 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 up! Close that gap!